Day 6. Back at it, day 6. If you don't know me, my name's JT, and I'm trying to lose weight. I'm on day 6 of walking. I had gotten up to about 340 something pounds, sitting in front of the computer and just dealing with some personal loss and stress and all the things that probably everyone is dealing with these days in 2026. I'd gotten up to, I've never been that big. So like I said, it was like 300 and maybe 40 something pounds. And I decided I had to make a change. So I changed my diet first. I set a date for exercising. That was 6 days ago. And I said, I'm gonna walk at least 25 minutes a day. So this is day 6 of that. Just trying to change my life. This isn't the first time I've quit doing something either. I've quit smoking, I quit doing drugs. I'm an ex-convict, so I quit doing crime. I've got almost 15 years clean and sober. I used to be homeless. I used to be in jail. I used to be in terrible places and positions. Now I'm married. I have a home that I own, and nothing special. In no way am I bragging. I have a very medium life. I have cars, I have a house, I have things that belong to me. That is a way different life than the one I had before. I got lazy, honestly. I started doing work where you didn't have to do much, and I just kind of let it creep up on me. And before I knew it, I was overweight and very sad because of it. Very sad, embarrassed, sad. I started thinking, that I want to do more with my life. And that brings me to what I want to talk about today is procrastination. When is a good time to start doing something? It's easy to sit around and say things like, I'm too old to make a change. I'm too old, or it's too far gone. I'm too fat. I don't know where to start. I've been smoking all my life. It's too scary to make any kind of changes. Maybe you want to change your career and you think you're too old to go to school. I've said these things myself. Oh man, I'm too old. I wish I had done that when I was younger. I always try to catch myself when I say those things because they're not true. There's nothing you can't do at any time in your life. Anytime. You're never too old. I wish that I had started losing weight the first time I said I was fat. When I first thought I was fat, if I had done something about it then, I wouldn't be struggling now. If I had started a YouTube channel when I first thought of ever doing it, I'd have tons of subscribers. I'd be much further along. Procrastination is, to me, I'm not a healthcare professional or anything or any kind of psychologist. I'm just speaking on personal experience. To me, procrastination is the body's safeguard against things that are scary, things that are hard to deal with, things that are hard to start, Working out is a great example. Every time I need to work out, I'm not doing much working out now, but I'm talking about in the past. When I'd have to work out, I would always not want to do it and waste a lot of time not doing it. Having to gas myself up, waiting too long until I was, supposed to be doing other things. And then finally I would do it. And every time after I did it, I always felt better. I never regretted it once. And I never did it without procrastinating. So if you're procrastinating to do something, that's normal, but you got to get over it. right now is the time to do whatever it is that you think you want to do, or whatever it is you have plans to do. You only have the life that you have. It's never too late to start, but if you're always putting it off, one day it will be. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Good to see you. One day it will be too late. One day you'll have regrets. And I can't think of anything worse. That's a matter of fact what motivated me to start my other YouTube channel, Jeff Tech. If you haven't already subscribed to Jeff Tech, make sure you go over there and check it out. I review and talk about tech across the spectrum, whether it's new, old, whatever. We just talk about whatever I feel like, but it's tech based. Also, subscribe to this channel for daily uploads. When I started that channel though, something's in my eye. When I started the Jeff Tech channel, I had thought about doing YouTube for a while. I thought about doing something. My whole life people have told me that I should be doing something in entertainment. I went to college for communications. I was a radio DJ in school. We had a radio station there. And I always regretted that I never did more with that. Everybody always said I was good at it. And I procrastinated. I came up with reasons why. And the reason that got me to decide to do it when I did is because I knew that if I got old, I would have regrets. I didn't want to be one of those people that sat around saying that I had opportunities that I didn't take. You know, maybe it doesn't work out. Maybe I don't do well. Maybe I'm not the best that I think I am. Maybe I won't evolve into the best YouTuber or the best actor or the best personality. So what? What's that gonna do to me? Nothing. You know? At least I know. You know, at least I didn't sit there and wonder what it would have been like and what happens if I do become those things. It could be life-changing. It could change my whole family's existence. It could be so fulfilling because to me, it's fun. I like doing it. I love making videos and I love talking to you guys. And I bet that you've got something in your life that you want to do that's probably equally as fulfilling and fun to you. And I say go for it, man. Whatever it is, if it's just a new career, maybe a change of scenery, maybe you want to change where you live, maybe you're like me and you need to just drop some weight. It could be something as simple as that. You know, you notice that you're getting a little out of shape. The older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. You'd be surprised what a little bit of exercise will do for you. Just a little diet change and some exercise. I'm thankful that I can do these things. I hope that something I say here will help you as well. I've quit doing so many things. I'm like a professional quitter. I pick up so many bad habits and I quit them. And the way I do it is by just doing it, man. Every time that I've ever waited to do something, I always regret that. I could have done it faster. You have to want to do whatever it is that you're trying to do more than anything. So for my case, I want to be a YouTuber. So I've got to put everything into that. You know, you can't do something like that without investing into it within reason. You know, don't get in debt or anything like that. I should turn that down. She knows I'm walking, Mom. Reduce interruptions. I love my mom. I love my wife. I love everybody who texts me. But there's a time where you got to block people out and do what it is you got to do. I can't talk to her right now. I'm busy. You know, handling my stuff. That's yesterday's video though. If you didn't catch that, go back. I talk all about relationships and how to handle people who are in your life, and how sometimes people can intentionally drag you down and stop you from getting to your dreams. There's a lot of dogs in this neighborhood. Procrastination can rob you of the thing that you want the most, as well as, you know, your self-image, or thinking that you're gonna fail, like deciding you're gonna fail before you even try, saying, I can't do that because things like that don't work for me. And if they work for anybody, then they can work for you. If one person has ever done something, then somebody else can do it too. So I don't believe in that. I don't believe one bit that anybody is cursed or anybody has anything specific about them that'll stop them from being able to get what they want. That's just ridiculous. Those are tactics your brain makes up to keep you safe, because unfortunately things that are good for you, things that are life-changing, are uncomfortable. Think about it. Everything that's worth doing is probably going to be uncomfortable. Sitting on a couch or sitting in a gaming chair somewhere watching YouTube videos, that feels comfortable. Getting out there and doing it yourself, well, that's uncomfortable. But a little bit of uncomfort is good for you. Don't let procrastination steal your joy. Get up today, think about what it is you want to do, and make that first step. You have to approach it one step at a time. Even the biggest task starts one step at a time. So if it's like me and you need to lose weight, the first thing you need to do is decide how you're going to change your diet. Then add in a little exercise and go from there. If it's changing that job, well, find what you have to do to be able to get into the job you need. If you need training, sign up for that training. If you just need to make a resume, today is one of the best days to make a resume. ChatGPT can do it for you. I'm not big on using AI stuff, but that's a great way to make a resume. You get on there, you tell it your past history, and it'll spit one out that's just perfect for you. There is no reason to wait. Today is your day. What are you gonna do today? Let me know down in the comments what you have planned. How are you gonna make that change today? If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.